And welcome back, everybody, to More Live Balls, brought to you by the Wrong Buys podcast. We are still at Abbeyview for the fourth game in the World Indoor Singles Qualifier. And our featured game is... I'll get it up for you any second. They're away and running. There's no hanging on with these two boys. We've got Tom Sclater playing on William McLaughlin. Now we've had Tom's been on the stream a couple of times, I think. This will be a debut for William. Or whether he's called, is he called Bill? I've still got Chris on comms.
No, I think call him Will. I think he's called Willie.
Willie.
William.
William. Go with his son's name.
Let's see what the comments on the chat come in with.
Right, now you may have realised that I left the stream on by mistake at the last one. So it was left on for about a couple of minutes. And I might have muted myself before I ended it. Hey ho. I'll just say it's the cold taking shape.
For the viewers at home, he's wearing a Eskimo suit just now.
Eskimo suit. Chris is getting us a coffee and we're actually huddled around the coffee. Where are you getting that tin of Coke? Is that a big tin of Coke or is that a little tin of Coke?
It's just one of the ones they sell, and I'm guessing it's from one of your retailers.
Yeah. Multi-buys.
Must not be sold separately.
Didn't go there. Anybody from the trading standard is watching.
That was a joke. Just for clarity.
Just for clarity. Now I reckon the only man in here that's got a sweat on is the marker, Daniel. He's lathered. He's lathered, he is.
Yeah. You two tend to find you don't notice the cold as much when you're playing.
Yeah. I'll run through the scores from the last round. From the, what time was that? Was that 11 o'clock? 11 o'clock games. See if there's been any white smoke appeared from Headwell yet. The answer is no. Oh, God, you're letting us down, mate. So, just in case you don't know the players, that's William on the mat. Will's playing with Vector VS's. We all know what VS's stand for, don't we? Come on.
Very straight.
Oh, you've hold on. You're getting a wing and a prayer. And Thomas is obviously in the white shirt. He's playing with Aces size 3, and he's told me he's only 52. All right, up incoming late information. Sorry, mate. So we've got Tom walking down the green. He's from plays out of Glasgow. His age is 52. Give or take. And Willie's plays from Ballantyre, Vectors VS size 3s, and he's 64. 64, but didn't say out.
I watched his last game, Tom's last game, and he played an absolute bomb. He drew to within an inch of the ditch to win the game.
Close here, get a result. Fat cut. Oh, well, if he's
maybe got third shot.
Getting third, he might have won it with these funny little angles that we get. One out. One out. Might get an umpire on here. Oh, umpire's got 2 jobs on. So, one out, measure for two. Up. I think it's two.
The tape never lies.
Unless it's the metal ones, with a bit of a king in.
Two to start the first end. So Richie, when are you getting invited across to some overseas?
Oh, I bloody hope not.
Not fancy doing some of the overseas
I'm overseas
stuff?
now, aren't I?
Well. You're asking the wrong man for that. I've already driven past the wall this morning. You've got the likes of the events that run at Cyprus.
No.
Consider that?
No. Bad enough trying to get us to go to Poole. I'm still haunted by my trip to Poole. I mean, they made us lovely and welcome and what have you, but by God, what a trip it was.
I went to Poole last year, I think. It was last year or the year before. It took me 9.5 hours to get there.
Oh, mate.
And I played 2 bowl singles against Sam Toshard. Man possessed.
Oh, God.
I was home the same day. And I don't think I played that bad, but Sam was just immense. Just got his new grooves as he became a sponsored player with Aero. And he played like he'd had them for years.
I did.
Oh, he was immense.
The 2 ball, everyone's favourite, isn't it?
Isn't it just? Great venue, fantastic venue. So well set up, but I'm sure it was 9.5 hours going down. Just crazy.
I can remember when I drove down, I got to Southampton, and I says, I was Bournemouth, only 5 minutes along the road from Southampton, and you see, all of a sudden you see the signpost 50 miles, and your heart absolutely drops.
Yeah, it's a long drive.
I mean, it's a lovely club.
Oh, very well.
Lovely club.
Very nice.
It's Daniel, you're the only one that's wafting, that's warm in here. Come and sit here, will you? We'll get a glow off you.
The club is heating up a little bit. You know, we've had the full morning session of people being here. It's not quite as cold as it was at 8 o'clock this morning. The icicles have defrosted from the bottom of the chin. That's another good ball.
As usual, we're going out live on Facebook and YouTube. Any comments, feel free. I can see the chat on both. Try to answer any questions and what have you. Right, so I'll run through the winners of the 11 o'clock session. You saw John McHutchison beat Danny Gormley 6-0, 7-7. Paul Innes beat Alistair Elliott 7-3, 7-7. Alex Bryden beat Scott Allardyce 3-7, 8-4, 2-0 on a tie-break. Ryan Turnbull beat Stuart Thompson 6-6, 12-2. Derek Pittenrig, I'm sure he'll tell us how to pronounce that before we're finished, beat Thomas Jameson 6-4, 6-2. Colin Banks and Alan Ruff still playing. Could be still playing for another couple of hours. Only kidding. God. Michael Collis to beat Andrew Weir, 6-6-5-4. Nothing in that one. And the legend that is George Snedden, just took up the game last year. He beat Fraser Lees 9-7-3-10. This is where you're going to tell me how many shots that was at that end, because I was too busy.
I'll find out for you.
Under pressure. Don't make no now.
Come on.
We'll find out once Daniel puts it on the board.
Put it on the board. Yeah, bloody. Yeah.
That was one shot. So it's now 3-0. Good save. That's a good start by Willie.
So, I know you did say VS said very straight, but do you know what it actually stands for?
No, I don't think I do. I don't
Right,
think.
well, you got to learn something. It's actually very sporting.
Oh right. Well, there you
Believe it
go.
or not.
Every day is a school day.
It's on the box.
There was me thinking very straight, and it's not.
Very
It's very
straight,
sporting.
very swingy.
Very swingy.
Just to cover any legal issues that we have.
Well, there we go.
All right.
It's a good-
Unlike Dreamline XLs or whatever. these
XGs,
are.
yeah, they are.
XGs. This was it. No, stiff.
I played a competition outdoors last week,
Yeah.
and the lead played with Dreamlines.
All right.
It's crazy.
Oh, they're interesting.
So Derek, there's no side ditch. There is actually a side ditch. You just really can't see it because it's so well tucked into the beside the flooring. So ball goes off the left-hand side as you're watching it just now. It's a dead ball.
See, if I was at home now, watching out, I'd be saying, just an illusion. Ooh, 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 ah. Illusion.
Apologies, viewers. Richie's had far too much caffeine and a far too early start.
Caffeine's kicking in.
That's another good ball coming in. Absolutely nailed the line here.
Oh, I played with him. Well, Tom, can you get out?
It's got a chance if the weight's dead weight. Well, it's a good look now. Daniel's giving absolutely nothing away.
Poker face, right? He's good at poker as well.
Apparently, yeah. That's his full-time job, isn't it? He's a poker player.
Poker player, really?
I'm sure he is into the poker. I'm sure he might watch this back and he'll correct me if I'm wrong. Or the viewers that know Daniel, can you confirm he's a professional poker player? I'm sure he is.
Oh, well played. Well played, William. Get your son in him.
One on a look.
Just getting told off there by the manager by singing Illusion. That do ooh 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 ah. In the wrong key.
Transmission has been cut because of a copyright infringement.
Facebook straight away, yeah. Some small child in Moldova has complained about it. So, on to William.
Looks like 2, Richie.
Looks like 2. Have you gone early? Oh, you have. There you are.
Sorry, just the marker's right on top of the game now.
Oh, yeah. Just sell me down the river. As if I've made mistakes. Often.
Never.
Oh, I've got a finger burn trying to do this scoreboard. Oh,
come back all the way to centre. Just the weight that's got him there. Just dropped into the ditch.
if you want to keep up to date with the latest results and what's going on, if you go to www.worldbowlstour.org, on the home page, work your way down to that number 4, click on that, it'll take you, you'll see the Abbeyview Headwell banner. Click on that and there's a link in there. Click on that and click away. Obviously you'll get nothing from Headwell because Gordon's a bit shoddy today. He's not updating.
Dare I say that maybe they have broadband issues?
Oh, controversial. Oh, apparently we've confirmed he is a poker player.
There we go, thank you. Players certainly seem to be favouring that ditch side. Same in the last game. I think William's going to have to change his hand now though. So the next session the players start to come back together from Headwell?
No, 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock session?
Yeah, quarterfinals. What happened is, folks, there's 56 playing here, 32 at Headwell. Both venues play down to quarterfinals. Then the Headwell quarterfinalists come here. Their little section continue to play each other, otherwise it would be unfair that they would be playing the Abbeyview lads. And we get down to a final which is due to go off at 10 o'clock. But I reckon we might be kicking off about 9:15, 9 o'clock.
It's a long day for you then, isn't it?
It's one of the long ones, yeah.
A nice little feather off the short ball there. Looks like he's line 3.
But anything that's short of the 10:12 that we had when Colin Banks was playing, it was Stewie. I'm sure he was playing Stewie Irwin. Can't remember. It was 10:12.
Colin is certainly a very methodical.
He's methodic, he is.
Gentleman when he's on the green.
Got a routine and he sticks to it.
But if you look at the Banks family as a whole,
yeah, he's number 8. He's number 8 in the Banks family. He's 7. Jason's 8th best bowler.
Yeah. All very good bowlers in that family. We've got Carla playing on rink 2.
Well, William, how you up, son?
Well, if you've got good weight, this will come all the way down.
Oh, he's not a poke in the eye off here.
Oh, what a bowl. Very good bowl. They must be the Vector very swingies.
Aye. Controversial.
The last ball's away now. He's certainly tracking on a line. Oh, he's very close here.
Tom, mate, you've
He's
played it,
very
son.
close.
Oh,
Oh, what a wonderful ball.
well played, matey. Daniel walking away saying, why couldn't I do that?
I did have a chat with him after the last game just to gather his thoughts, and he did say that John was just a bit more consistent.
Yeah. Aye.
That and the fact that he went to John's go-to length, and that didn't hurt very much, did it?
So 5-1 to William.
Certainly finding that the sets are flying through fairly quickly.
Yeah, making canny time. I think these were due to go off at half 12. So
Yeah, we're already ahead of the game.
just looking over, Colin Banks is still playing Alan Ruff.
Yes, they are
Still battling away. That
looks like it's gone to a tie-break, I'm guessing.
Yeah, the scoreboard says 12-4 after 4. I don't know what's going on this. I kind of 1, 2. I don't know what's going on. Where am I? Who is it? What day is it? What time is it?
I think the electronic scoreboard on that rink is not working, so they have to use a traditional scoreboard. Or it's just not been updated. A good start by William. Tom just trying to drift round outside of this ball. That's a good response.
18 inches there.
He's watching it. Oh, that's Mr. Carswell. G'day, Mr. Carswell, should I say. He's down in the southern hemisphere now, isn't he?
Living the dream, isn't he?
Looks like he's having fun times. Him and Blair and a lot of Scotland's finest bowlers have all gone down, gone down under. Seems like they're all flourishing, so.
That just needs to stay up.
I think it'll just hold up for him.
Last ball win shot.
Marker saying that that's the shot that's just gone in.
2 mate, yeah.
Oh, just through the hole.
It is 5-1, isn't it?
Showing us 5-0 on the big scoreboard, but
Tom won the last end, didn't he?
yeah, it's
He
just
had,
a
the big,
marker.
he had the big wall.
He drew a clean one, so it should be
there we
5-1.
go.
Just running through. Right, so
There you go.
it's showing us 6-0, so I'm guessing he didn't get the shot, but it looked like the shot from where we were sitting. The marker certainly put it on as 6-0.
Does that score right, Dan?
Yeah, 6-1.
6-1.
There we go. Big scoreboard's now correct, so it's 6-1 for the viewers.
And I reckon they've played an extra life on end 6.
Yep. So just about a full length, a yard off the tee with the mat and probably a couple of feet off the tee. The first bowl's always been key on this carpet. It's if you get your first bowl close, it puts your opponent in trouble.
Yeah.
Very difficult to run yourself out of trouble on this green.
So how many years were you up here, mate?
Oh, I was up well, 47. So I know I don't look it, thanks. I've only just moved down south 3 years ago, so
Right.
spent the best part of 25 years playing
Playing up this end?
up this end of the end of the world. I think we're spoiled up here actually for outdoor and indoors. There's plenty of facilities. Outdoor greens are to a penny, and the quality of the greens up here are superb.
Yeah.
The Central Belt seem to be some of the strongest clubs. East Lothians, Mid Lothians, West Lothians, Blantyre, obviously that William plays at. That's a really strong club.
Yeah. Are there generally odd private clubs, the indoor clubs, or are there odd council one knocking around? Well, the council ones will probably get you around.
I think, as far as I'm aware, they're all privately run. Maybe West Lothian might be. The viewers can possibly help us with that one.
That's a private one. Well, Mark was on, so I think it's must be. I'm sure West Lothian is private.
Let's ball the shot there, Danny.
Yeah, that's
I'm going
cool.
to say Bainfield or Balbardy. It's one of the two. It begins with a B. I'm sure that was run by the council, but they went. It was run by Excite Leisure. I'm sure they closed that down. So I think the private ones tend to be the ones that flourish more. The likes of Perth, where I used to play back in the day, that was
Perth went, didn't it?
that got closed down by the local authority, much to the bemusement of the members. And again, Louise, who put our last message, she'll know what happened up there. But we fought for it for years to try and build a new one at the Balhousie Greens, and they're just about raising enough money to do that. And unfortunately, I don't think it ever got off the ground. So now I think most of them have to go to Dundee now to play
Thanks, Danny.
a game of indoor, or down here to Abbeyview or Headwell. Such a shame.
Well, William, all down your pace, son. You're looking good because we're directly behind it. Just needs to bend up all. Yep.
Sneaked in, yeah. It's a good ball. So you're more of an indoor man or an outdoor man then, Richie?
I love outdoors. This year's been hard-minded because the greens have just been absolutely cack. That have been crap.
I think the good summer didn't help. I know Norway would say that doesn't help, but I think a lot of the greens got dried out far too quick.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, my outdoor green, you could have played on April, and then you could have went in on September, and you wouldn't notice the difference. Just a sponge. But it's a council green. They ain't got the money. They just, if it looks green, the greenkeepers think they're on the moon. Closer you Tom, mate. Oh, have you played another cough drop?
It's another good
oh,
ball.
Well played. And that's all the council is. There's no such thing as a greenkeeper now. Council-wise, it's they'll cut it, they'll water it, and if it looks green, they think it's great.
Yeah, well, when I played in Perth, we had a greenkeeper called Bert Smith. He played indoors with Dougie Copeland and a number of internationals. He's a fantastic bowler, but boy was he a good greenkeeper. He used to do 3 or 4 greens in the Perth area, and you knew the greens that he did because they were absolutely marvellous.
Yeah. But he sounds like a greenkeeper, Bert.
Yeah. So it looks like we're on the last end. The scoreboard's correct, it's 6-2. So Tom's need to pick up 4 here.
Nice, good start. That key opening ball.
Outdoor green running at 16 seconds. Yeah, that is pretty. That's pretty quick.
Got it off.
You can't beat a nice summer's day though in the outdoor.
Oh, you can't work it, mate. That. I mean, I enjoy outdoors. Well played,
2
Tom,
fantastic balls. I think William might attack this a little bit. Split them off
Nice.
at the jack.
Keep going, just see that with his third.
Teamwork.
Last ball shot. 14 inches. Yeah, one down.
Probably draw another one in as long as he doesn't frame it and give William a target.
It's not bad again, mate. Oh, that's us.
Right in front of it would be really good.
Oh, I'll tell you what, he's absolutely he doesn't want to fall out.
Oh, dear, dear, dear. I'm very surprised if
Got to back yourself on a fire here. haven't you?
doesn't play a bit more positive at it. Again, he may be wrong.
We are.
Yeah.
Looks like he's sticking to the draw.
No, not change.
Needs to get down. Needs to get down.
Just stood off that extra weight.
Well, you've done the hard work, mate. You've got the 3 in.
Get the 4, and that's a drawn set. If William doesn't manage to adjust with his last ball.
Oh, it's close again, you know. He's absolutely nailed 4. Oh, has he?
I think it's enough.
2
I
foot
think
short.
it might be enough. But there's still a ball to come. He only needs to lift 1 ball away, so what would you play then, Richie? Come on, man of your vast knowledge and experience.
Well, I would have hit it with my third. I would have tried to hit it with my third. Now you've got to bank yourself on the draw. His problem is if he plays, I think he's got to smack it with his.
He's playing the forehand, I think, so I think he's going to
He's
smack
gone
it.
at it. He's got one of them out. Doesn't matter what. Yeah, he got
Yeah,
it.
he's got 2 out, so that was
Yeah.
a
So first set to William. 8-4. I think he could have done that with his third one, like, because the last ball actually made it look harder.
Yeah, I think the third ball, but it's very easy to sit on the sidelines, and
Oh God, I've never lost a game. Never lost a game.
I've never won a game watching.
Even on the sidelines.
Yeah.
God. What's the chances of that?
Matt's coming up now, so going for a slightly shorter length, a change of length. He's obviously taking the jack in the second set. Although that jack's going to have to run a bit because he's brought the mat up and it's quite a bit off the tee. That's a very good start. Look at that. Lovely. So if Mr. Hartley's the lady's choice, I could be the voice.
We'll create a little boy group, so like take that to bowls. We'll have you can get on, Hartley can get on. Bolty will have to be like a Gary Barlow, I suppose. What else can we have on? Want one more from the northeast.
Who can we have from Hartlepool?
Hartlepool.
One. Who could be the
voice
face, the face of the voice of Hartlepool?
Face of Hartlepool.
Put you on the spot, haven't I?
Yeah, yeah. Carl, maybe I think Carl would go down, can he, in the boy?
Big Alex still there, Big Alex
Big
Portley,
Alex,
the one that's
just
he's 17 feet tall and 6 feet wide. He's just had a baby as well, hasn't he?
Baby, yeah.
Congratulations, Alex, if you're listening.
Yeah.
You and your partner.
Yeah. Aye, Alex could go in. That'll go good for a picture, wouldn't it?
He'd be the bouncer, wouldn't he? You would never argue with
Tell
him.
you what a boy band that is.
Carl, he's busy because obviously the indoor season started, so he'll be picking up all his EIBA roles.
Yeah. Just probably see him next weekend at Hartlepool. Probably, I think he's organising the double header.
He's just finished the summer series, wasn't it? That obviously the ladies' choice and El Bolto, they won the pairs, and Paul then followed that up with winning the singles.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm starting to sound like the Paul Hartley Club, aren't I?
Yeah, fan club. We're selling mugs, pens, all Hartley pens.
It's calendars for the back of the garden shed.
Can you remember them pens that you used to turn up upside down with the naked lady?
Yes.
We'll have one of Paul
You
Hartley.
used to get them in Blackpool, didn't you?
Yeah, we'll have one of Paul Hartley.
Paul, if you're listening, what's your thoughts on that?
Selling merchandise. Wrong buyer's pen. Paul Hartley. We'll get a variation of them. Him and Bolty.
Bet you could.
Oh,
And then it'd be a lucky dip. Which pen have I got? Have I got the Bolt?
God,
or have I
no.
got Mr. Hartley?
Aye, yeah, you don't find out till it reveals. Oh, what an idea. Marketing with there.
Got to say though, I think bowls has become more to the front when it comes to online streaming. You know, we had the World Championships on last week.
Yeah.
The Atlantic Challenge. So there's a lot of different streamers out there that are kind of covering the overseas market. And I think it's great for the sport.
It's good to get it out there, mate.
Isn't it just?
Good to get out there. The only thing is the UK just seems to be... We went through last year and the year before, we had a few that picked it up. We've lost a few that's probably haven't streamed as much.
Yeah.
Which is, I think they've realised financially how much burden it is and the time as well.
I think the Australians really have got kind of ahead of the curve when it comes to the online stuff.
Yeah.
But then they've got the weather and they've got the greens.
They've also got the funding as well,
And the
mind,
venues,
because they
it's
get
huge.
backed by Bowls Australia.
Yeah, it's massive, isn't it?
Yeah, so they get the... I mean, there used to be just the happy bowler. I don't know if you remember him. He was... Aussies, he used to do a lot of the streaming. He's now doing a bit of multi-sport rather than just bowls. He's still doing it, but... Like you say, well, more the merrier. More the merrier. It's got to be decent. If I didn't, if I wouldn't watch it, then I would turn the stream off, as in picture-wise.
Yeah. Very good bowl there by William. Apologies, we're talking a lot of
Bollocks.
yes, and not a lot of bowls.
It's the way we do it, mate. That was the mute button.
Well, they'll certainly not be mentioning any highline drift, Richie, so you're safe on that
Too
one.
late, you've just said it.
Oh,
now.
just said it.
You've slipped
Apologies.
it. You've slipped it.
Put me on mute.
Yeah, mute, you're out. You're off.
Oh, that's another
great
good
effort.
bowl. And sees a lot of new things coming in the bowls as well, with likes of GBB and JP in the
Yeah,
in his,
you can't knock the kid.
tell you
Absolutely
the passion
can't
he's
knock
got for
the kid.
bowling. He's got his hand in that many cookie jars when it comes to bowling.
I know. Should be the size of me.
Honestly,
Nice. You can't knock the lad.
not at all.
Well, Tom, just playing outside that little black spot there, which I think he's cottoned on to now.
It's very close.
Oh, he's playing
Very
another one.
close here. Just one turn of that blue ball. Oh, it's very good. Just
Sat
rocked back.
Might have made two out of it.
He's having a look. I think that's just going to hold off with that extra bit of weight. There's little Daniel Porter just leaving the building. The miles that young lad puts in for the sport, so that'll be hi to his mum and family and his club members at Gala. The cracking little player.
Yeah, he's bad on comms.
He's putting in a cover bowl here, covering the tee in the spot just in case William decides to go a bit more positive.
You'll have a dabble down that ditch side, mate.
I think he would. He can get the kick back off the black ball. The danger he lifts his own, but if he's going to lift his own, you'd think he'd get something on the way
Stop
through.
back in, wouldn't he?
The best result would be the inside edge of the short black or blue, and then on to the next one. You could make a pair, but again, that's dreamland. I don't think he'll come back from there with that weight.
Yeah.
Such a difficult shot to play on this carpet. Even with a set of VS's.
Easy, Tiger. You get me into follow, lad. There's got to be a disclaimer coming out soon.
Right. Guys, Bill Kane actually very good.
So 2 to Tom. Update that score. 3 long.
So good start. Just a touch high on that line though. A little bit of tactics there, Richie. He's just shortened the length because he knows his opponent's playing with a slightly less biased ball. Seen that done before.
You know what it is? I might have stuck the tape on that.
It looks 1, 2, 3, 4 spots over.
It's very close. I think that would be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think that would be very close, you know, that.
Seen that before though. Your opponent's playing with a slightly straighter bowl, then you kind of shorten things up to try and catch him off the line.
Yeah.
It seems to have worked. Although it was deliberate.
Just not getting that finish out
Just
of
not
them.
coming back.
VSs. Now then, Tom, can you nail it?
Yeah, something with.
Well, I'll tell you what, Daniel might have went out, but he's advertised on the back of his shirt, getting his value for money.
He certainly is, his Had Fab and his Wealth Professional. I'm sure that's
Close again, just it's slow.
well, I'll suggest that it's more important that you find your sponsors and your supporters, Richie. without that, the rickshaw on the road.
Yeah. Well,
Still think he's a
wide
touch
again,
high on
mate.
that hand, yeah.
Mike, has he come back enough?
Just at the death, but
Well, is it going to be one of them scrappy ends as our monitor goes off and comes on? Don't know why it does that. I forgot to say, if I'm too loud, that's your volume for you.
no, all good.
Right.
I'm normally the one that's loud, so I'll be leaving you fairly shortly. I need to go and do my yoga and my stretches before my next big game.
You've got for a while around the block. Oh, well played,
Oh,
Tom,
very
mate.
good ball. Very good.
Well, William.
Could be 4. Hard to tell from this angle. It's a big ball, this, in the context of the game, since we're on this end. And
Unless he's dead length, I don't think he's going to get out.
to be fair,
Unless he's dead length.
I think he's played the same balls as third.
Oh, has he got this side of it? Needs to get that side.
Back. Possibly hanging on for third shot there.
I think it's a good 2.
Going for another shortish line here. Certainly picked a very good line. Just needs to just come down at the death. Just carrying a couple of feet. Well, Richie, I'm going to have to
Yep, get
get
yourself
you and leave
away,
you, so
mate.
thank
Won't
you
get
very much
yourself
for having me on board.
Limbered up.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Good luck with the rest of your streaming, mate. Take care.
No problem. Thanks, mate. Well, Tom, good effort, just ran through.
2.5 feet. Yes.
Well, that's the winner. Tom playing with aces size 3. And Willie playing with Vector VS size 3. Well, just outside that mark again. Oh, well played. Well played, son. I think he wafted it up. Has he done enough? Yeah, certainly has. Incoming. You'll see him coming up the side here. Dan the man. It's on it. Well, you're on that mark again, mate. Just needs to run, Tom. Just needs to run. He's beving it. He's beving it. Yeah, looks like 2 from where I'm sitting. Well, William having a look at the split here. He's got it in all. Oh, well played. Look, he's took one out, but he's probably crafted a 2 out of it. Yeah, 2 it is. Well played. So 5-2, we go into end number 5 of the second set. Remember, Willie took first set. He had 4. Best of 2 sets, 7 ends. Well, Willie, how far will it kick off the bank? Right, we found the results. I've scrolled further down at Headwell. So the morning games, 8 o'clock games. Daniel Poole beat Jack Miller in straight sets. Tommy Coombe beat David Elliott on a tie break. Derek Murray beat Kyle Young 2-0. Brett Hartley beat Greg McLaughlin 2-0. Ali Coleman beat Paul O'Donnell 2-0. Gary Johnson beat Ian Garrick 2-1 on a TB. Connor Robertson beat Dave Duncan 2-1 on a TB. Ross Kinnell beat Paul McCaskill 2-0. John Jackson beat Liam Nicholson 2-0. Paul Kane beat Claire Ewan 2-0. Rhys Nortman beat Lee Mayer 2-1 on a TB. Jack Bird beat Ian Johnson 2-0. If only I scrolled down, I would have... Gordon, take it all back, son. So, well, one down. Oh, you're not bad here, son. Can you get out the ball enough? What an effort this is. Ah, great try. Yeah, just got over the top. One to Tom. 6-2. Very much like we're going to end up in a TV. Going to end number 6 now.
How many spots, mate?
Last ball, maybe now.
Yeah, good start, Tom. The tinker of an end, this. Well, buddy, if you hung on, I might just tiddled out.
Yes.
Well, you're on the line again, Willie, son. Have you eased that little inch out of it? Still just got a little tail on it. So, Tom looking at the scoreboard. Willie's got a little shot on to play under off that short blacking to get a grab of the white. I will flick to the other camera, folks, while he's standing there. Well, all down to pace. I think he's gone for cover. Ball's coming in. There you go. That gets the cover in. Saves the 4. Willie looking for a 4. There's still a shot on. Still a shot on. He's got to get it exactly right. He gets the inside edge of the short ball. He might just get enough of the white. Now, will you get out? I just held off, so I think that might. So that gets us to a TV, I think. Second set's 7-2. I'll be tossing for the set. There you go. Coin's gone.
Yeah, one down.
I don't know whether anybody's called. And I think Williams put Tom into bat. So it's a best of 3 ends. Well, Tom, have you played it? Oh, what a ball. What a ball. Well, Willie's gone early. Well, it's homed it out. And the toucher in the ditch.
Knock him down.
I like to come down.
Yeah.
I like to come down. Oh, look at it.
I'll not stop you, Tom. Well, great effort from Willie there. It has opened it up. It's free. You've got about 18 inches now to draw it. Gives him a bit of a shout. He'd probably have hoped to have actually smacked it all together, like, but close again, Tom, mate. Didn't want to frame it. Didn't want to frame it. Oh, well played. Aye. Well played. Wonder if Willie will gun again. Yep, certainly has. Oh, I think he needs to get in off the back door. Oh, well. Now then, Tom. I'll just show you there, folks. Now you can see Tom's line 3. Willie's got a toucher in the ditch. You can just see the spot just above the E of Fife. That's Willie's ball over yon side. I think Tom will go into the hills here, but get something round the back. Yep, he certainly has.
Just 1 minute.
So, what are you going to do again, Will? There's Tom's ball, just virtually on the tee. I think. No, then Willie. Will you bend, son? Just trying our best to come down for you, son. Oh, trying our best. Ah, great effort, man. So first end to Tom.
Just one. 20 seconds in my life.
Line 2 seconds, all right?
And you get a good lead in. Well, left a yard. Well, Will. Yeah. If you get over the seam. Maybe still one adrift. Yeah, well played, Tom.
Yes.
Oh, William. Just not getting down. A little bit of different pace, the inside hand. Now, foot short. Tie it off. I would be tying it off. Now Tom's bevving it up. He's bevving it up. If he finishes under, it's going to be a smashing ball this. Ah, well played. Well played. If I was going to tie it off, I'd be tying it off there. Great ball that. Well, he's going to have to go back that ditch side, I think. So this to stop him. Needs to get the shot, otherwise it's shaky hands time. Well, all down to your length. I think he looks a bit quick to me. Yeah, he is. So, congratulations to Tom. Well done. Into the next round. 2-0, and 1 set apiece, and 2-0 on the tie break. Congratulations. Thanks everybody again. Much appreciated. We'll be back in about 5-10 minutes. As always, thank you for watching, and this has been a Dodgy Production 2025. We'll be back in around about 5 or 10 minutes for the next game. Thanks, folks.